Hello. We're going to the final trial fight for Stormblood, the Royal Menagerie. Final boss fight for Stormblood proper, like the expansion. We still got post content, but yeah, here we go. We're running across the tower, the castle. Look at all these tall people with me. Is this place? Do they refer it to as a castle? I think it is. Anyway, okay, so we got Shinryu here. Alright. You'll notice that he's got these big wings, okay? And he's also got this tail. And so coming out of the wings, he's attacking with this like green stuff. These green little speckles. Let's see if I can get a thing with it. Okay, these things. These green things coming from his wings are hitting the tanks. So EA is one of the tanks and then I am the other tank. Okay, so those are just considered the auto attacks. So if you're healing, you want to just make sure to low-key keep an eye on those auto attacks. Okay, first move here, we got Tidal Wave. Okay, so this is similar to the Leviathan fight that we did way back. Okay, we got this water stuff on the side, so you want to move. For this one, in the Leviathan fight, we would run away from it, but in this situation, we'll run towards it because it's gonna knock us back. Okay, so everyone's running towards the water spout, and you'll kind of see here we got some people who didn't run towards us, and then there you go, they get knocked back. Okay, everyone gets knocked this way, and also you'll notice this fire resistance, lightning resistance. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But for that mechanic, the tidal wave thing, you gotta stand near the water. Okay. Shinryu is attempting to release water expected Aether. Okay. So run towards the water thingy, and then you get knocked back. Okay. You die if you get knocked off the stage. Also, try not to stand too close to the stage in general, or else you'll get knocked off. Okay, auto attacks. The green things are auto attacks. Okay, we got these water puddles on the ground now, and for now, don't step in it. But it will be used for certain mechanics. Also notice here we've got this corrupted aether thingy. Keep an eye on that. It, as the fight continues, it grows and stuff. Okay, so here, now the right wing is emitting an ominous glow. Okay, it's this thing, this purpley thing over here. Okay, so when it's doing a thingy, now some people have this purple marker on them. It's similar to the Ramu fight where we get hit with lightning. Okay, 11 bolt. Okay. Okay, we're getting some people raised over here. Okay, green things are auto attacks on the tanks. Okay, alright, so when I stand in this puddle right here, I get lightning resistance down, which means that I'm not as resistant to lightning, and so if lightning hits me, I will take more damage with lightning, but I have fire resistance up, and so if I'm standing in this and I get hit with fire, I will be more resistant to the fire, so I won't take as much damage. And so you'll see it here, the fire resistance up is pointing upwards, which means that's a buff for me, and then this one, the lightning one, is pointing down, which means that's a debuff. Okay, and I was stepping in the puddle just so we could see what it looks like, but we don't need that right now exactly. Okay. Now, Okay, here, kind of see. Looks like AE is the one who gets targeted with this. Yeah. Do you see that one blast there? That AE took? They take the green stuff, just like I'm taking green stuff, but there's a specific one that they also take. To the point where, see, we're kind of like tethered together. Okay. Okay, see, we got kind of this thing on there, and then watch when this person gets close to AE, it kind of tethers to them too. You know, I don't think this is a particular thing for warrior, but I think it has to do with this thing, Akmorn. Okay, this is gonna be a stack thingy. So watch AE run into the group here. See, they run towards the group, and then there's a slight, I'm looking at the tether, okay? It tethers to whoever's standing closest to AE. And then when AE moves, they tethered a little bit to this person, KL. I know it's kind of hard to see, but we're breaking it down. This is why we make long guides here. So we can kind of see, okay? Ever so slightly, there was a tether there. I'm gonna do it one more time, because this is just who I am, okay? Tether. Little tether on this side now, okay? And then AE moves. Oh, I had it for a moment. One more time. The struggle of hyper-focusing. Okay, I have the tether because I'm closest. AR has the tether they're closest. Okay, you know what, there. We saw it, right? I'm pretty sure we saw it. No, we're going back. Oh my goodness. Okay. Seriously, this is the last time. I think this is the tell. So we know who needs to move close. Okay, slight thing. Can I do it? Dang it, I did it again. We're stuck. We're gonna do it. We're gonna figure it out. Just work with me here. Yes, okay, look, there's the tether. Anyway, the name of the move was, okay, this is me going back just so we can see the cast. Akmorn, okay? This one, whoever has it, and with this whole tether situation that I just spent a long time looking at, clearly it's this person, AE, that has the thing. And so they run into the group because we're all taking the stack, okay? That's considered a stack there. And it's following them. You see how many times it hits? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so whoever gets that, you can stack together so that everyone takes it together, or I guess you can like go off to the side and just, you know, deal with it yourself, and healers would focus on that person. Okay, let's move on. Okay, green stuff is still coming from the wings to the tanks. That's just regular auto attacks. Okay, during this whole thing, remember the Aether bar? Okay, this is like filling up, okay? This is filling up. So once this gets to a certain number, like 80 seems to be the number, Shinryu's Aether is approaching critical mass, okay. And then he's going to do another thingy. Okay, Judgment Bolt. This is also from Ramu. Here, the powers of the gods are mine to command. Okay, and so Shinryu's attempting to release lightning aspected Aether. Remember before when I was standing in this puddle? This whole lightning resistance down and fire thingy. So if we're gonna get hit with lightning, you do not want to stand in the water, okay? Because that means you'll get the lightning resistance up or down. You know, it's really hard for me to do the bully and stuff. Lightning resistance down. So we'll take more damage if we're standing in water and we get hit with lightning, you know, just like real life. So do not stand in the water if he's doing Judgment Bolt, the Leviathan lightning thing. And then when he even says the whole lightning move, okay? Okay, there we go. So consider a raid wide, and there's a lot going on here. And we do take a good chunk of damage. If you stand in the water, you'll take way more. Okay? Alright, this next part, we're going to get proximity markers. We got 3 here, and they're all radiating out. And so you want to stand in one of the corners, far away. And you'll take less damage from all those. Okay? And then we get these little, see those little eggs? They turn into ads. So we just regular DPS those down. Watch out, this one did like a body slam type thing. And then everyone takes a little bit of damage. Okay, so now here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 AoE proximity markers. And so we run to the corner that doesn't have anything. That's the safer spot, because we don't get as much overlap from all of them. Okay, those eggs turn into ads, so focus the ads. Try to bring them together here. Watch out for the AoE. Okay, so now in this situation we have 5 AoEs, and so what you want to do is just stand in one of the cardinal positions. So by cardinal I mean like north, south, east, west. But you don't have to be as specific, because I mean I'm standing here and it looks like south to me, but technically this is over there, so this is east or whatever. According to the stage relative, you just want to go stand in north, east, west, or south. Okay, so basically between the proximity markers, so then you're not taking as much from like the others. Like if you stand directly in the center, you're gonna hit with all of them, so you want to go off to the side. But if you stand in the corner, then you're gonna get hella hit with one of them. So standing between 2 is better. Okay, so now again we got ads, so we'll heal through and DPS all these ads. Ooh, look at this big thing, so watch out, you're clumping together. Okay, at this point the boss is like gearing up. 3 seconds of protostar realization. Okay, this is just a huge raid wide, so you know, no big deal. Okay, we all get fettered here. Okay, look at all this fettering. So we can't move, and we're gonna go into the active time maneuver. This is a button mash portion of the fight. Mash it, yeah. Oh man, we're getting extra. Whoa! Oh, but look at me, I'm holding onto his little scale thingy. We've transcended into another realm. That's what he wanted, because the mortal realm was not enough. Okay, as soon as you land into this new stage, there's a really huge AoE. So you need to go to a corner. Okay, go to a corner. Basically only this corner or the corner over here is gonna be safe. As you can see, this corner over here is hit with this plane, okay? So you don't want to stand in any of that. We'll zoom across, okay? These people, they were a little too slow, a little too close. Might have been a ping issue. So they take a little bit of damage. And they also get a vulnerability up. So they're going to be a little bit more vulnerable to stuff. But you'll notice here that the stage is separated into these like columns here. It's a 3x3. This is going to be a little important later. The middle one will not break, but these blue ones on the outside can start shattering and they could potentially break, and you could potentially fall through, so be careful. Okay, back to the boss. We got our regular little green auto attacks again from the wings, okay? Deal with it per usual. Okay, now here, right behind me, I see that this, and this square, it has this like shimmery kind of whatever thing. It's kind of like reddish film or whatever. You look on the enemy list, we got the tail, and it's doing tail slap. Okay, tail slap is gonna hit 2 squares, and since I noticed this square and this square has this shimmery thing, that's probably the one it's gonna slap. So I'm gonna move out of that so I don't get slapped with the tail. Okay, the tail slaps here, and immediately I'm gonna start attacking it. Notice, watch, look at the enemy bar. As soon as we take care of the tail, look at Shinryu's enemy health bar. Okay, it's gonna take a significant chunk there. Did you see that? Go back a little bit. It took a chunk out of his overall health because we were able to damage a part of his body. So that's why, okay, see, he suffers this much damage. So that's why you want to attack the tail, and because you'll also be attacking the boss. Also, you'll notice here that this whole square has these little cracks in it now. So if it gets hit again, there's a potential it's gonna fully break. These other squares are still pretty solid. Okay, also Corrupted Aether, we're at 26 right now. When it gets to around 80 is when he's going to do one of those big moves from the other gods. The gods. Bosses. But yeah. Okay, regular green Aether thingy, auto attacks. Okay. Left wing is emitting an ominous glow. Okay, left wing is doing this thingy. Okay. So that means we're going to get something. Okay, so here we got 2 people tethered. Okay, they got these little like chain things over them, so they're gonna be tethered together. Okay, AR and CA. So both of these people. So they're over there. See this? They got a chain on them, and now they got these debuffs, the chain. So, you know, we saw this in the vault. You just separate from each other. Okay. If you don't, you'll continuously take damage over time. But if you just separate with each other, then it resolves in a cannon. Okay. This wave stuff is also, I think, from the wing. It will do like this kind of wintry ice storm from the wing. Because the wing had the white glowy thing on it. Okay, like this. So we got a few different things happening all at once. Okay, we got the chains coming out, and then we also got this ice storm coming out. Okay, and then now we got this shimmery thing again on this square and this square. And then his tail showed up again, okay? Doing a tail slap. So you don't want to stand in these two in the front. We'll just back it up a little bit. But then as soon as the tail goes down, target the tail, and then we'll notice he took a decent amount of damage here. Okay, okay, here we go. Left wing is doing ice storm, so we're gonna get another ice storm here. Oh yeah. See, the left wing is has the white glowy whatever thingy. It's gonna do ice storm again. So that's the thingy that went across the screen before. Also look at the Corrupted Aether. We're almost at 80. Okay, so we're gonna get the ice storm. Whoosh, okay, we take a little bit of damage. Okay, Aether is at critical mass, so he's gonna do a thingy now. We got our regular auto attacks, okay. Okay, so here we go. This thing, this is a circle in the center platform, and it goes out a little bit. You don't want to stand in that. If you stand in that, you get down for the count, and looks like you might get another Vuln stack. Okay. And it looks like you take a lot of damage. Alright, so basically you just like slams into the middle platform there. So let's see that again. Corrupted Aether over 80, approaching critical mass. We get this visual of the middle thing. Okay, you can also see him like lean back. He leans back a little bit, okay? And he's gonna slap the middle platform. Okay, people are down for the count, so they're stunned a little, and they get a Vuln stack, okay? And then also, okay, now he's doing aerial blast. That's similar to like a Garuda thingy, because it's wind. And then yeah, wind aspected Aether. So with this one, you know, we just had something in the middle. Now we're gonna get another thing in the middle. There's this wind tornado whatever thingy, similar to the Garuda fights. Okay, it's gonna knock us backward, Super Cyclone. Okay, so you want to run. Every time this hits, it's going to push you back a little, so you want to run towards the wind thing. If you did the Heavensward Alliance raid doing Scathe, it's similar to that. It's going to push you. So you want to run towards it so it doesn't push you off the stage. Okay, if you, and then look at this huge thing, the Aerial Blast does even bigger thing. Notice we're all taking damage here. So you want to continuously run towards it because it's going to keep knocking you back. And if you're already near the edge and then this bigger one goes off, you're going to get knocked off the stage. Okay, that's why you got to run towards this one. The one before this, when it's a circle AoE thing, you do not want to stand inside. That's the one where he's going to smash down. Okay, but the one where it's a wind thing inside, you want to run towards it because you're getting knocked back. You don't want to fall off the stage. Okay, cool. I'm gonna heal up for that. Okay, left wing is doing an ominous glow thingy again. Okay, this one says left wing summon icicle. Okay, so watch out for this. Oh, it's also it's glowing like this bluish color now instead of the white color before. So the icicles, we got long AoEs over here. Okay, stage wide AoEs. I'm gonna turn around. Look, I turned around and then I noticed that one, I'm in the AoE now, whereas before I wasn't. Okay, this, see, this one was not good. This one's not good. I'm okay. I think I'm okay. But by the time I turn around, it switches. Okay, it switches. Let me erase this. There's a lot going on. By the time I turn around, it switches. So now I am in the one that's going to get targeted, and these icicles are about to charge across. Okay, look, it's pointy. It's about to charge across. I also noticed when I turned around that this square and this square has the red shimmery whatever thing, so the tail's probably going to slap again. And then I notice here, look, the tail slap. Okay, so I don't, first of all, I'm gonna wait for the ice thing to go off, and then I want to leave this square so I'm not in this area, and then I want to make sure I'm not standing in this square or this square so I don't hit with the tail. See, so I move to the side. Okay, the tail slapped across, but let me see if I can get the ice thing. Okay, it's kind of hard to tell, and I know my drawings are all over the place, but like, you see the ice things kind of went across here. This thing. Can you see? Oh man. I don't have a slow motion here, okay? But you can see like these are clearly about to go, right? There we go. See, they move, and now it's the other ones are gonna go. Okay, and then the tail slaps, and now also notice this empty space, that's not a stage anymore, so you have to be very careful if you're standing on the edge. Ooh, look at this person's standing right on the edge. You don't fall down. Okay, so we're gonna attack the tail, but also notice here the left wing is emitting an ominous glow, is doing the ice storm thing. Okay, so we're gonna get that little whoosh whoosh thing across the screen. But at this point, what we can actually do is just focus on the tail. So we'll attack the tail. Okay, the ice thingy comes out. Okay. Cool. Okay, the right wing is doing an ominous glow. Okay, 11 bolt. Alright. So this is a spread apart situation. Okay, also you notice this one, it's kind of shattered because of the other tail slap. Like a while back. So this gets hit again. That's how we get an empty space. Okay, so we spread out for this lightning thing, and then we go back together and we're good. We're good. Oh, and then look, it would have done another tail slap on these, and then this whole thing would have broken. But we were at 0.1%, so we're fine. What we didn't get to see because of the variety of stuff is in phase 1. Let me go back a little. Phase 1 during this water stuff, okay? The Judgment Bolt, this is the one where you don't want to stand in the water, okay? But remember, if you're in this thing, there's a potential of getting, yeah, here. The fire resistance up. So there's a variation where you might get hit with fire, and if you get the fire one, you do want to stand in the water because then you'll take less damage because you're more resistant to fire. Okay, so we didn't see it here, but it's just the opposite mechanic. If the attack is lightning, don't stand in water. If the attack is fire, stand in the water, so you're safer. Okay. Anyway, okay, we'll just watch this cutscene. Wow. Cool. We did it. Basically beat Stormblood, you guys. We got a few more cutscenes and things like that. But yeah, nice. So, we're gonna move on to the post-Stormblood dungeons and trials and stuff. And yeah. Getting close to Shadowbringers. Cool. Okay, bye.